Have a good time.
Hey, Henry.
How you doing, Mario Maker? It's Mario Maker time.
What's up, bro?
Oh, that was good. That was a slappy
solid.
5, man.
Slappy.
5. Should we go easy or normal?
Expert.
Dude, no, I can't. There's no way I can talk and do expert.
All right, fine.
It's hard.
Do normal then.
Do normal. We'll see how far we can get in normal.
I don't want to do easy. Easy's too stupid.
Easy is too easy.
Believe it or not, that shit is easy, baby.
Princess Peach is in trouble. Come save us again. Yeah.
Hey, man.
So yeah, I know you were texting me last night about jobs and stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, part of it is because I'm in like this weird predicament of my own where I don't know whether or not to go forward with the job. But yeah, you were telling me about some of your experiences that you've had.
Yeah, there was this one time. So I went to college for microbiology, which I no longer am a practicing microbiologist, I guess you could say. But
Okay.
I went to school for microbiology. Oh god, damn.
Fuck.
How do I
just make a walkway for that, right? Or I don't know. We should jump into that.
Oh god damn it!
I thought that might happen. But I didn't.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, so I fresh out of school, I'm trying to get jobs, right? I'm applying to anywhere that will even like somewhat accept my resume.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And I applied. I got a phone call, which is probably my first thing I should have realized. I got a phone call from this company that does. Can I get around these guys? Like that does lawn care, who will not be named. Oh,
that's where you started.
That's where I started. And anyway, I got a call from them. They set up an interview, and I'm thinking like they didn't really give me the specifics on what I would be doing.
Right.
But I did.
Can you not go in the pipe? Oh fuck! Why'd you do that?
No, I can't go in the pipe.
Maybe you have to. I was gonna say do the ring.
I don't have time for that.
Okay, fine.
So anyway, I get to we set up the interview and everything, and I go out there and I'm like, great, I'm gonna start doing, I don't know, lawn care shit or something. So I get out there.
So what you intended on doing the science of lawn care, is that?
Yeah, I mean, like honestly, I was just trying to get into anything science. So
Right.
like I didn't really care at the time. I was like, yeah, whatever, that's fine. You know, like I'll work in like a lab and analyze microbes in soil or something.
Sure.
You know. So anyway, I get to the interview, and like, you know, the woman was really nice on the phone. She scheduled an interview, and she seemed like kind of surprised that I called back, which was also probably something that I should have taken note of.
You're the first person to call back.
Well, she was just kind of like, oh yeah, I guess I did leave you a voicemail, didn't I? And I'm like, yeah, hello. He called me asking me for an interview.
I'm the amazing person you decided to call.
Yeah, yeah. So that,
check
I mean,
out
like,
these slacks.
So they did like a do you like these slacks? So anyway, the lady was super nice and scheduled my interview. So I get up, I go over to this place, and I get there, and like instantly you walk in, it's like call center. So I'm like, okay, that's kind of not what I applied for, but whatever. I mean, you know, like maybe it's just like a multi-purpose facility or something.
Yeah.
So this guy,
like maybe that's just like one part of their operation.
Yeah. I guess. So this big dude comes and greets me at the door, and he's like, "Oh, put on a name tag." And I'm like, "Okay, it's whatever." So like I put on this name tag. I'm wearing a suit and tie. Okay.
Yeah.
Nobody in this building is wearing a suit.
Okay.
Not even the guy that's interviewing me is wearing a suit. Like, or he's not, or anything formal, I guess I would say.
Right. Very
so he introduces himself. Dude's name is Vern.
Was Vern wearing a polo?
Yeah, I think he was wearing a polo.
Okay.
It's not really relevant.
No, it's not. But
but anyway,
I needed to know that.
So dude's name is Vern. He's a rather large guy, and he's like, so we get in this interview, and he starts asking me questions and stuff, and like I'm slowly starting to realize that as he's asking me these questions, these are not questions that you would ask somebody that's working in a lab. These are questions that you would ask somebody that is doing door-to-door sales.
Oh, fucking shit.
So, needless to say, I realized that, you know, like towards the end of it, he was like, "Oh, well, so we need somebody. What you'll do is you'll basically go out to these.
Kick that shell when you get it.
Yeah, well. Oh god damn it.
So he's asking you to do door-to-door sales.
Yes, he's asking me to do door. Oh fuck.
Oh, you could. You didn't delay.
This is really difficult. So he's asking me to do door-to-door sales basically, and he said, so we go through the whole interview, and like I was trying to be polite and be like, oh yeah, like you know, it's not really for me. But so what ended up happening was we went through the entire interview basically, and I'm like answering his questions and stuff. And he tells me like, and I'm like, so we're talking like door to door, and I'm like, oh okay, like yeah, I understand what you're saying. And anyway, he says, all right, well, the next step is you have to take like this computer assessment or something that will ask you like a bunch of questions, and
it's like see if you have common knowledge about shit.
I don't know, or just make sure I'm not just a fucking idiot or a heavy drug user or something.
Okay.
So anyway, he leaves the room for like a second. He's like, I'll go get you set up on the computer. It'll be just a second. So I'm thinking like, all right, I got to plan my fucking escape here. I'm not wasting my time.
Oh, you were just going to walk out?
Yeah. So I was like, I got to leave. So anyway, Vern comes back and he's like, all right, I got everything set up for you.
Oh my God, Henry.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, if you were small, those mushrooms would have chased you and you'd have been like, oh no.
Oh no.
And now, how are you going to get out? Oh boy.
Now what?
Oh, fucking got it. What the hell?
That was awesome. So anyway, I'm like, I got to plan my escape here. And kind of like, but I didn't want to be rude and just like walk out. So dude came back and I said, look, Vern, I got to be honest with you. This is not what I thought it was going to be. I thought this was going to be a little bit different of a position. And he got really pissed.
Really?
Yeah, he got like super pissed because he was pissed that I was quote unquote wasting his time when in reality I thought he was wasting my time.
Right.
Really? So he thought I was wasting his time. And I think he also was offended that, and this isn't to say that like door-to-door sales is not something that is like frowned upon or anything, or not like a good profession. I'm just stating that it wasn't for me.
It's not your ticket.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't know. I just so he got really mad. Let me pause this. He got really mad and huffy, just so I can finish the story.
No, just keep going. I just don't understand what the fuck this is.
Oh, I don't either. I just keep going in circles.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta go up here.
So he got mad and huffy at you.
Yeah, and then I said, I gotta be honest, I gotta go. And so he was, what the fuck am I doing here?
No, you're good.
Am I going?
Yeah.
Going the right way?
You go left. This is like,
this is way too intense for me for me to be telling a story right now. Like I can't.
No, you're good. You're doing really good. Whoa, you fucking wow. You were doing really good, Hank.
Oh shit.
Oh, until you did that.
Oh, I'm stuck.
You're stuck. You gonna skip that one too?
Yeah, we'll skip it.
Sounds intense.
Yeah. So anyway, like he got really pissed, and I was like, yeah, thank you for your time, and he was just, I think he was offended that I said like this isn't what I thought it was, basically.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know.
That was way too easy.
That was stupid.
So anyway, I'm walking out the door, and like I'm about to walk out the door, and he's like, "Oh, I need your name tag." Back, and I'm like, I would be like, "Really, Vern? Really? Fuck you, man!" Like, you need your name
this
tag.
piece of paper.
And it was like a piece of paper, like it was like one of those stick-on name tags.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
all right, keep it for the next Henry.
I was like, all right, Vern, here you go, buddy.
Yeah.
Fuck. I was like, whatever. I wish there was like a more funny ending to that story, but it just turned out this big large man named Vern was just really pissed off.
Well, I mean, whatever. It's like, I can't imagine he's gotten a lot of people that are like jazzed about that job. Like,
yeah,
especially when it's like lawn care door-to-door sales. Like, who grows up thinking like that's what I want to fucking do in my life? I am passionate about lawn care. I want to sell lawn care and lawn care accessories.
Right. Right. Exactly. So, yeah, and the weird part is, like, I still have those people from that same company that come to my door, like, just
do
last
you?
week. Yeah, I mean, they'll just patrol the neighborhood, and they just give these people a neighborhood to and there's solicitors are just terrible in my neighborhood, too. So,
yeah.
Anyway, that's my story about Vern.
What is this
Vern,
fucking
Vern,
level?
Vern.
Is this level just like elevator? Okay.
I'm Mario Kart again.
Whatever. I don't know. I can't think of any bad interviews that I've had necessarily. Oh, fuck. I've had a lot of bad jobs. I worked for Wendy's for a while as like a cook.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I worked in college. I worked as the grill cook at Wendy's.
Okay.
And it was like it wasn't bad for any other reason than like,
Oh, shit.
you're fucked. Oh God. Well, like the management sucked because like the lady couldn't even like really remember my name. Like
What?
yeah, like the manager was so like disconnected from the company that she kept calling me Scooter.
What?
Yeah. And I'm like, it's Patrick. Like,
She kept calling you Scooter?
Yeah, she
That's
kept
not
calling-
even close.
no, and it's not even cool. And like, there's the door right there, man. Maybe don't go in there.
That'll work.
Nice. Yeah, it was just a weird fucking job. And there was like this one kid that was working with us. He was like one of those guys that were just kind of like very like intense in the way that like, you know, this guy finished school after high school, didn't even think about getting any other education. He talks like a fucking gangsta wannabe dude, but
Okay.
he's like white as fuck, and I don't know, just like nice. And he's just like, I don't know, just, you know, the type.
Yeah.
And he was back in the back and he was mopping up the floors, and I don't
And did he look up and he was like, "Hey, Scooter, why don't you do something?"
no, he was like he like would like rap to himself or something and like sing shit to himself, and he would like make references like, know what I mean? And I had no idea what he fucking meant. And like,
You
Oh,
know
man,
what I
this
mean?
level.
Dude, yeah, fuck all that.
you're skipping all the, okay, well, whatever. And he I don't remember what he was fucking going on about, but like he was he said something to the degree, he was like singing with his mop bucket, and it was like really fucking soapy. Everyone died there. Apparently.
Yeah.
And he slams his, I look back and he slams the mop into what? Hello?
Oh, I see what happens. The checkpoint glitch. Oh, because I already got the checkpoint, so I'm already below the map. You see?
Yeah, I see that.
You see?
You see? Does it end here though?
Oh my god.
You can't get in that. But he tosses his mop in the bucket really hard, and the bucket is full to the brim with soap, and he screams, "And we all get laid!" And I'm just like, dude, this fucking customer's like, what? Who are you?
And we all
Like,
get laid.
Just like such a
That's
weirdo.
all he said.
Yeah. Well, he was singing other shit. I was not.
Were you
paying
like,
attention, but
hey man, what does that mean?
I was just like, fucking Carl or whatever his name was. It's a fucking idiot. It's really bad. I don't remember.
Dude, you have to have some pretty good stories at Wendy's, right?
Yeah. Well, another bad job that I had was this
Jesus Christ.
company that you will remember in McConnellsville, which
Oh yeah,
where we-
the graphic design company.
where me and Henry grew up, is this like really fucking small country town in Ohio, and there was this company called ER Graphics.
Oh, Jesus.
And the ER stood for Eat It, Read It. Because they personalized in... Good job, Mario.
the placemats,
The
right?
placemats at like diners and
Wow,
stuff.
I didn't realize that's what it stood for.
Yeah.
Eat it, read
Eat
it.
it, read it.
You're not eating the placemats. I don't get it.
No. And it was just like...
Shouldn't you read it before you eat
It
it?
was a bad job for a lot of reasons. So I took this job because... Whoa, that was fucking dope. Are you getting extra lives from this shit?
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
No, it was awesome.
I don't agree with that. But so this job was basically a high school credit for me. Like I could go to this job in the morning instead of going to school, and it would count as like a class credit for my morning class, which was graphic design.
Okay.
And so I was doing these like very simple local graphics for these companies that were around town that needed, publicity for whatever. And it was just like very basic upfront shit. Oh man, what are you gonna do here? You're fucked. You're so fucked.
Yep.
That other meant nothing but mushrooms and power-ups.
All right, tell me more about Eat It, Read It.
Right. So it was just like, it wasn't the best job. It was like kind of boring work, and I would go in and just like really half-ass it most of the time. And wait, what happened? Oh yeah, okay. So there was me, another student, both working on the graphics department of this company, right? You're fucked. And you're fucked, son. Look at the other option. Had nothing but
God damn.
me, another student in the graphics department, two sales ladies, and the owner, Heather, right?
Right.
And she was so hard. Like the other student, she had a meeting with Heather about what she was gonna do after high school, and she was like, I plan on going to college, to this college, and it's out of state. And instead of like being like understanding to the fact that she's a high school student, look, Heather, by the way, was on the board of directors for Morgan High School. Like she was like the president or something like
Jesus
that.
Christ.
So like when my other friend told her this, she fired her because she said, then why am I teaching you how to do this if you're just going to be leaving? And
Wow.
I'm like, what?
Wow, fuck everything
I'm
about
like,
that.
Are you kidding me?
That's awful.
And
That's
so she
awful.
fired her, which doubled my workload immediately. Oh.
Nope.
Nope. Door number 2. No.
Right
None of
the
these
ass.
doors are good for you.
No.
And so she fired the other graphics kid. Eventually, she ended up firing one of the salespeople, like
Okay.
to where at the point that she like made her cry when she fired her.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And then the other salesperson just quit. And so for a while, it was literally just me and her, right? Like, what are you trying to do?
No, you got to get the wizard person to
Break the
break
blocks?
the blocks, yeah, around the door.
And so it's just me and her. And so she was like wanting me to do sales. She was wanting me to
Fuck this.
do the graphics. She was wanting me to take care of customers.
And what'd she do?
Not a lot from what I remember. But I remember the one time there was a phone call on one of the sales desks. And she took it and basically said like, I remember her saying like, yeah, let me just transfer you to my boss. She put the phone on hold, transferred it to her office, got up from the desk, walked to her office, and took the phone call. And I remember thinking, what the fuck is happening right now?
What the hell?
And so like a week or so passed where I was like refusing to do sales because that's not like what I was there for. Like,
Yeah.
this isn't. How are you doing this so well right now?
Don't worry about it. It's nothing. You just keep walking.
Oh. But then you died?
Yep.
Anyways. I remember like a week later, I was walking down the alleyway to the job and I ran into Brandon Conkler. And he was, I don't know why he was there when school was going on.
Yeah.
But I ran into him and he's like, I'm like, hey, how's it going, man? He's like, hey, what's up? And I said, nothing. I'm just walking to this job that I'm thinking about quitting. And I walk in and I get fired. she gave me a form that said that my position here had been terminated. And I'm like, that's kind of an extreme way of just saying like, you're done here.
Jesus Christ. Kill me.
Kill me. But yeah. So I've had a lot of bad jobs. I don't know if I've had any like bad interviews though, but like that sucks for you for your grass lawnmower man. Lloyd. Never trust a Lloyd, you know.
Jesus. Okay. On that note, we're gonna end the episode with Bowser Jr.'s Cruise Line. We'll give it one shot.
All right.
We'll give her one shot.
Motherfucking Dave.
Bowser Jr.'s Cruise Line. I wonder why it's called Bowser Jr.'s Cruise Line.
Well, obviously, Bowser Jr.'s cruise ship. Oh, you're good. You're good. You're fine. Oh, whoa. Okay, meta.
Got him.
Climb it?
Oh,
No?
I guess can't climb that.
Cannot?
Alrighty, well, probably not gonna finish this to be honest. So
That's fine.
That's fine. That's fine. Well, yeah, you know, it's been fun. If you like the banter, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Do all the things. I don't know. What do the YouTubers say these days? The like, the comments,
They say,
PewDiePie! It's funny because that's not us.
All right, duders. We'll catch you later.
See ya!
See ya!
And then you get the likes and the comments and then the subscriptions.
Hey, bro, if you like and subscribe to my channel, PewDiePie!
Oh my God. No.
Breakfast.